हुआ
एडवोकेट ऑन रिकॉर्ड हूँ तो मैं
भाई आ नहीं सकेगा मतलब क्या है, क्यों नहीं आ
जब
सके?
उन्होंने आना था मुझे नहीं पता, मैं तो फिर यहाँ पर अटेंड कर रही हूँ तो मैडम ने कहा कि आप
सीपी नंबर
8
I think then Mr. Irfan.
आप बहस करेंगी या नहीं करेंगी या अडॉप्ट करेंगी आर्ग्यूमेंट्स?
जी अडॉप्ट करूँगी।
अच्छा चलें, और कोई पिटिशन रह गए?
I think Mr. Irfan, Hassan Irfan has
He's
filed.
from Lahore. I think
from
he's
Lahore.
appearing
He
from
filed.
Lahore.
19 में नहीं है कोई? अच्छा सीपी 19 में, ठीक है। ख्वाहिश साहब, we don't want to cut you short, but if you can be more precise, just appreciate that some of us have heard this matter and some of us are going to hear it for the first time. There was a question, because since the bench no longer, one member of the bench has retired, to reconstitute it. The question had also arisen whether I should be part of the bench. Then the related question would arise, should the other two members be part of the bench, because one way or the other our interests, maybe said our interests are affected. Then the related question arose whether all those who inshallah become Chief Justice, should they be part of the bench? Should their two senior judges be part of the bench? So I think the best way to resolve it was to constitute a full court, if you agree. And there are also requests in, I think, 3 CMAs for full court. So that is the reason why the full court has, all the judges have convened.
Frankly speaking, let me be very clear. Why did I file this petition?
No. We will come to your petition.
I'm fully, we are with you, sir. The full court should be there.
Achha, so, and 12, it is yourself. You will argue.
And Mr. Imtiaz Siddiqui Sahab, sir ji.
No, who will argue?
Sir, I am going to give a brief outlay.
Okay. Achha,
and then Imtiaz Siddiqui will take over.
The rest of the petitioners, who are they?
I think
Naam batate
Zaman Khan Vardik, petitioner in person from Lahore. Registry. Zaman Khan Vardik Constitution petition 10, my lord.
10.
My lord.
You are petitioner or counsel?
I'm petitioner, my lord. In person.
Okay, petitioner in person. ठीक है, the other petitions?
Mr. Hussain,
can you please come to the mic, please? जी
मोहम्मद सैन चोटिया साहब लाहौर से वो नहीं आ सके, उन्होंने आना था। मैं AOR
Pakistan Bar Council, who represents Pakistan Bar Council? So they had sought full court, and there are 2 more CMAs, CMA 3166 and 3199. They had also sought full court. So these applications have become in a way allowed. Okay? So now we proceed to hear your contentions. The rest of you can take a seat. Khawaja Saab will first address, and then the others can address.
I'll hand it over to Mr. Imtiaz Siddiqui, sir, because he's, to be very honest, sir, at the time of the, when this was first heard by 8 judges, Mr. Imtiaz Siddiqui led the arguments. He's fully prepared, but I would like to say a few words.
Let's forget the past. Today is the first date of hearing.
I'll say a few words,
Ji.
and then I'll leave the floor to Mr. Imtiaz Siddiqui.
Ji.
I want to make it one thing very clear. When this Supreme Court Practice and Procedure Act came into force, or became in the form of a bill and later became an act, I read clauses 1 and 2 thereof. Your lords have this act in front of you?
I think one of the petitioners has filed it. It's CMA 5104. I don't know who is 5104. It's attached with it. Ji, please read it. Argue as you please.
By the end of your lordship,
Which is the petition that you?
I will be starting from 6, sir, because 6 is the one when the orders have been passed. But may I also say?
No, you started with the Practice and Procedure Act. You wanted to read it.
I'll read it. Before I do that, there is an order dated 2nd of May.
Ajay sir,
we have to forget about the past.
Because we are not, don't do this.
Okay,
so
I'll say let's bury the past.
Don't bury it, it's past, you can't bury the past.
All right, for the time being, we
Argue as if you are arguing for the first
for
time.
the first time.
Thank you.
But I do say
If
here.
I may ask a question, Sajjad Sahab, idhar dekhen.
Ji,
You have endorsed the sitting of the full court, which is fine, but I'm just wondering what will happen to Section 5 in the event if the law is upheld. There is a right of appeal that is provided under this law. In that case, then how do you visualize that right being exercised?
I was going to come to that. I'm very thankful to leadership because if the full court is going to hear it, then I have no right of appeal.
But in the event, since we are hearing
If
the
the-
vagaries
if
of
the-
this
if this
law,
is-
what will
if-
happen to this right if a full court is now going to proceed with the matter?
In fact, when I go through the law, there are so many things.
वो अपनी जगह है ना जी. Let's just assume बहस हो जाएगी. Section 5 को फिर क्या होगा? Will Section 5 not be exercised by one party?
It says that an appeal shall lie within 30 days from an order of a bench exercising jurisdiction under Clause 3 of Article 184 of the Constitution.
Faiz Sahab, if I may interject, you please proceed as you want to. Let's read the Act together. Whatever you want to comment about the Act, and please also address the query that has been addressed to you in your own manner as you wish. So let's start with the Act at least.
I would like to answer that when I'm going through this because this is a.
So let's start reading the Act. You want to read the Act or you don't want to read the Act?
I will read the Act now.
जी, चलें पढ़ें.